An alarming accusation from one prime minister to another. CTV News has obtained audio of Stephen Harper telling a private forum of business leaders that Justin Trudeau is actually trying to undermine the NAFTA negotiations for his own political advantage. The criticism comes right in the middle of those already difficult negotiations and a damaging trade war with the United States. CTV's senior political correspondent Glenn McGregor has the exclusive details.
The former Prime Minister made a scathing allegation about the NAFTA talks at a private luncheon for international business leaders in Montreal earlier this month.
The problem right now is we have two governments that do not want an agreement.
In an audio recording obtained by CTV News, Harper went on to claim the Trudeau government is resisting a new trade deal to score political points by standing up to an unpopular U.S. president.
The reality is the government of Canada believes today that it is doing very well. The fight with Trump is good for it politically. It is winning, and so if it can take that fight and continue it, and more importantly, paint conservatives as linked to Donald Trump, this is great for it. And so right now, that is the strategy they're on.
Justin Trudeau's office today rejected Harper's allegation that it's sabotaging a NAFTA deal, saying in a written statement there'd been an unprecedented effort to reach out to U.S. lawmakers. Canadians know this nonpartisan approach is in the best interests of the country, and many prominent conservatives feel the same way. CTV News has also learned that in June, after the acrimonious G7 meetings, Trudeau did contact Harper by phone to talk about possible cooperation on the NAFTA file. Around the time, Harper appeared on Fox News to argue in favor of Canada's position.
This is a vitally important relationship.
But that cooperation clearly never materialized.
As I said, I can be very helpful to them. What's clear from the story is they don't want my help. Quite the contrary. They want, to use me in another way.
The Prime Minister's office tells CTV News they have never rejected any offer of help from Harper and only learned of his July 2nd visit to the White House, the day after Canada put in place retaliatory tariffs against the U.S., through media reports and this photo of Harper leaving the West Wing, after meeting with top Trump economic advisor Larry Kudlow. And in the Montreal speech, Harper explained the reasons for his visit to the U.S. Capitol, his role with the International Democratic Union, the Friends of Israel initiative, and, for the first time, saying he was also there on client business.
Those two contexts, and some client contexts, I had been wanting to set up some meetings in Washington for some time.
Who those clients are is unclear, but Harper, who also runs a consulting firm, met with the co-chair of the Republican National Committee. In his speech, though, Harper blames the PMO for leaking details of his Washington visit before it was even confirmed.
The government put them out in the media, and then the government attacked me on a partisan basis, saying, alleging, I don't know what exactly, alleging they had been blindsided.
A spokeswoman for Harper's consulting firm tonight tells CTV News that Harper was pleased to speak at the business luncheon, but when asked for details about the speech and which clients he met in Washington, she said the former prime minister doesn't comment on leaked reports from off-the-record events. Evan.
So, Glenn, in the middle of this trade war with the United States, how unusual is it to have the former prime minister be so critical of the government's strategy on NAFTA?
Well, up until now, the promotion of Canada's trade interests has been a multi-partisan effort. You've had Conservative premiers on board, former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, as well as two members of Harper's government, Rona Ambrose and James Moore, who are on the NAFTA advisory panel. So this is a break from them, and one Harper made in front of an audience of business people who are looking for assurances that Canada is doing everything it can to settle the trade dispute and create a stable investment climate. Evan.
All right. Thanks for that, Glenn.